coffee today. We had my homemade coffee followed by a Starbucks that was brought to us by a well-known drug rep in the area. And then this. This is wonderful.
There you go. I actually gave up Dunkin' for Lent.
Did you?
I did. And so far, it's...
Only on Fridays, right? Isn't that like
It
you can't
sucks.
eat regular meat on Fridays except for fish?
No, it's
everything.
Every day.
Every day of Lent.
Awful. Not my best move, but...
My kids ask me about the meat thing.
Yeah.
But they don't eat fish. I'm like, well, you can eat fish on Friday if
Yeah.
you want. But they're like, we don't eat fish.
Right. I was like walking into Dunkin' like a junkie, like near
Beforehand,
stash.
like, I gotta get it in.
Like going to pick these up. I'm like, oh, this sucks.
Mm-hmm.
This is the worst.
Yeah.
And there's like a new like cold brew flavor. I'm like, man, I really did myself dirty. Yeah. That's okay. I've just been recording in overtime. If we want to tell everybody where we've been the last 3 weeks.
Where have we been?
You already work recording, or you're...
I've been recording. I'm just gonna cut it off.
Yeah.
It's been a while since
do a
I've
little
seen
intro.
you for the podcast,
I know.
Danny. Have
Yeah.
you been all right?
We've been all right. Well, we both, Rick and I, enjoyed a Magic Heat game together. We went
did.
to that
Oh.
game.
We did.
Together? Or
Yeah, we sat close to one another.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
But my wife came. My
Okay.
wife came.
Oh,
and
this is the...
He was there with his friend, and so
Yep.
Okay. Nice.
it was fun.
Yeah, good overtime game.
It was an overtime game. Yeah.
Solid Heat win, but
I
fun to
know,
watch.
I know.
Fun
Yeah.
to watch.
I think the Magic eventually are going to be a playoff team in the East.
Yeah, I think they could be a playoff team this year.
They could
They
be.
get in the play-in game and
Yeah.
win a couple. But
Yeah.
yeah, that was good.
It
They're
was
a good
fun.
team. They're talented. Young but talented.
Yeah. And then I think both of us were, well, I had that little illness that kept me out a little
Danny
while.
had a tap out, which
Yeah.
never happens.
Yeah. So I was out due to illness.
Yeah, for the listeners, I would totally miss the podcast if I had a sore pinky.
Yeah.
Danny, we're
If he
pretty
stubbed a toe.
we're pretty
before
sure
the
Danny
podcast.
wouldn't miss recording the podcast unless he was about to be buried underground.
Yeah.
I was
No, I would.
genuinely shocked when he said it.
I was
Yeah.
worried. I was worried.
I would apologize for coughing on you guys.
I knew you were under the weather, and I'm like, oh, it must be bad if he's missing the podcast.
Yeah.
You're like, really? I don't want you in here and breathing on me,
Yeah.
please.
Yeah, that was...
I think it was a good call because you guys probably would have been pretty ill after that.
Yeah, that was...
It happens.
that was just... Yeah.
I have multiple vectors at my house of
Yeah.
illnesses
Yeah.
that constantly circulate
Oh,
stuff.
it's constant. It's
Yeah.
constant. I think we're thankful when the kids go a couple weeks without being ill. It's certainly fun.
Couple weeks.
Yeah. A month
Oh my
without
gosh.
illness is good. Some kind of like cold or whenever they get whenever like the kids on the couch, they're not talking much and you feel them and they're got 102-degree fever, you're just like, damn, I got to change my plans now.
Yeah, that's the first way is, at least with my kids, is like just they start acting just more like almost nicer.
They just want to sit there longer.
Yeah.
They're not
Yeah.
up and about.
They actually want to like snuggle, and I'm like, "Who are you? You're sick.
What's
Darn
happening?
it. Darn it."
Yeah.
Dang.
It always seems to occur close to when you have a plan, right? You're like, oh, I'm gonna go out with my wife. No, yeah, you're not gonna do that because
'Cause the
Not
kids
so
are
I'm
fast.
just
sick.
gonna have flu all of a sudden and block that plan. But yeah, we've been out a little bit, and then what else is going on? We're going down to South Florida in a couple weeks, my wife and I.
Nice.
So a
That'll be
weekend
good.
down there with us
Nice.
With no kids, right?
with no kids.
Nice.
It's a nice 3-day trip.
Oh, that'll be fun.
Good stuff.
Yeah.
And if they get sick before you go?
The
Screw
in-laws have got them. Hopefully they'll be okay.
Yeah.
They've got support. They've got a uncle who lives in the same house that'll, if my in-laws don't feel comfortable, uncle can help out. So.
Good stuff.
Brenna, what about you?
Moved into a house.
Yeah, how is that?
Good. Miller got his butt kicked, but he's doing better. It's for the listeners. That's my dog.
Yeah.
But he's better. But that's why we had to cancel.
The first
first one.
cancellation was the dog.
And then we couldn't get the dates to line up, and then
Mm-hmm.
illness took Danny out. But we're back. So we're
back,
back.
yeah.
Better than ever. Got a guest. We're gonna be back next week too, recording.
Yeah.
We got a guest coming on, so that'll be great.
That's our Borland Groover guest, is that right? Our
Yep.
gastroenterologist.
Yep.
Then hopefully cardiologist too coming on. My brother, he's a big traveler, so he's out for the weekend already. I think he's flying somewhere as we speak.
Nice.
So
good stuff.
yeah, I think he's snowboarding somewhere.
Nice.
Pretty
You know.
nice.
I thought he would be partying with Draymond.
Yeah.
That's what I was hoping you would say.
Honestly, yeah, I'm a little
I don't think
disappointed
you
in
would
him
tell
for
Dan.
not trying to like keep that relationship strong. I asked him about it. I'm like, have you like texted him or be like, hey, when you're in New York, let's do something. I guess that's a little weird, but his girlfriend got his wife's number.
Yeah, I think
the girls can
the
hook
only
it up.
chance
Yes.
the only chance your
girls.
brother has is
Yeah.
if Draymond's wife liked
Yeah.
the girlfriend enough to want to
Right.
reach out to her again. That's the only
Right.
chance.
Oh, this is Draymond update now.
Good timing.
That's awesome. Bad timing when it's in a patient room. Gotta silence that.
Yeah, you probably
Yeah.
shouldn't have ESPN alerts on.
Well, it makes him relatable, right?
It does. Yeah. No. I mean, it's part of my life. You know.
I have to have my phone, I have to have my
getting
phone on
this-
because I will get randomly called to the machine, and you just
Yeah.
hope it doesn't happen like in the middle of a scope or like
Right.
talking about something important.
It's like
and
a
then it's
sad
like you're randomly
or
getting a call. It's like,
prognosis
come on.
conversation.
Yeah, not.
You don't want ESPN going off.
No, that would be bad. Yeah, don't do that.
But the phone, regardless of it being ESPN or not, the phone will go off.
Yeah.
You know, now that we got Teams buzzing us, we've got text messaging and Teams both.
Oh.
Which Teams,
Beach
Microsoft
is
Teams,
doing
is
Teams.
how everyone
Like
in
everyone's doing it now.
everyone in the CSNF community is messaging each other through Teams.
Not the CBO, baby.
Well, you're next. You're
Uh.
next. They're coming for you.
You know, they finally upgraded.
The IT team is coming. They'll stand outside your door and be watching. Like it's a little weird sometimes.
They hadn't updated Bob's email, and so he was like the last one in the company to get the new email.
Was he on the AOL still?
Probably. So for listeners, Bob's our CEO, and so they're like, he comes in and he's like, you guys gotta get IT to update my email. So we're like, all right, so we get IT to. He comes into my office yesterday and he's like, hey, can you scan something for me? And I was like, yeah. He's like, can you send it to this person? I'll send you the contact. I'm like, yeah, it's fine.
Yeah.
It's kind of weird, but yeah, sure. And he's like, I don't know how to do attachments on this new email. I was like, this is why
Oh
you're the
my
last person to get the new email, my dude. Like, come on. He's like, I'm not techie. I'm like, all right, well, it's all good.
You should get real serious with them next time. Be like, Bob, what am I attaching here? Can you tell me? I don't want to be involved in something that I'm not comfortable
Yeah,
with.
that's true. Good point. Do you even know what you said?
Yeah, I was just.
I've been listening to a lot of cartel podcasts.
Yes, clearly. You now are implicated in this
I was-
cartel drug scheme.
I
Is
was
this
like,
a
do you just want me to
direct
like
deposit?
teach you real quick? He's like, no. I'm like, you just got to drag and drop. He's like, no, just do it Monday. I'm like, all right.
Yeah.
So I guess we're having IT training Monday. But,
All right.
We, as in Bob,
yeah.
got it.
What do you do? What you been up to?
Not much. Survive in advance. It's the motto. One day at a time. Insert cliche here. With two young kids. Yeah, just
Nothing major.
just try not to lose it when your child tells you, Daddy, don't talk to me. I'm fine. You don't need to talk to me. You are not the person. You are not my friend. So, just,
that's kind of sad.
good stuff.
Yeah.
Really sad.
Yeah.
But then 3 minutes later, he loves me and we're hugging. So
Okay.
he's just he gets moody.
He's in the
You're-
hot, cold
you're-
phase.
You're not the person.
And I'm not the person. Well, Mommy's always the person, but
Yeah.
Daddy rarely is the person.
You're not my friend.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Well, you got someone here that'll never ever say that to you. So
Oh,
No, you're always my friend, Ray.
Brenna, thank you.
You're always my friend.
definitely was talking about Danny.
Yeah, you've definitely. Brenna's told me multiple times.
Exactly.
She's told me multiple times we're not friends,
That's not true.
which seems really rude, but
That's not true. Because what did I do last week? Last Friday.
oh, it's true. She dropped off Duncan even though we didn't
We
have
didn't
a
have
podcast
podcasts.
recorded. That's right.
I dropped off Duncan.
That's nice.
I was so sad when you canceled because
Yeah.
what I look forward to most is
This is the Duncan.
You had no
wonderful
work
ta-
to catch up on.
the
and-
wonderful.
I did.
taste of
I
Dunkin'
did
Donuts.
request a response to a marketing email for it, which I did get. So it was a
Nice.
nice trade-off from you.
Oh, yes.
Mm-hmm.
I thought you meant you emailed Duncan and got a response. I got real excited there. It's
No, I just saw your eyes lit up. I'm like,
Oh.
you responded. What are you so excited about?
like, what? Duncan wants to sponsor?
No.
Partial sponsor?
What did you think about the Super Bowl commercial? Ben Affleck. What was your?
Well, it reminded me of the Casey Affleck SNL one,
Yeah.
Yeah.
which was perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was solid.
I thought it was good.
It
Yeah.
was solid.
Duncan could do anything, and I would be like, yeah, it's good.
No,
Solid.
I mean literally. That's pretty true.
It would be pretty awesome if you were the person rolling up to Duncan and he was like giving you your cold brew.
Yeah. I don't know what I would do. Like I would just.
Can I have a picture? No, dude. Just
yeah,
go.
Just get out of here.
Just get out of here.
Get out of here, kid.
You
Get out of here.
You dirtbag. Get out of here. Is that how you guys talk in New
Yes.
England?
Yeah,
Yeah.
of course. Kindness. Did you actually the Sam Adams Super Bowl commercial too? Where it
I
was
might
like
have missed that one.
everyone was like being really nice. It's like, no, you take the parking spot. No, you take the parking spot. I insist.
Oh.
That was a good one.
Oh, how were we on our predictions? Did anyone? Did you check into that?
Yes, I think Rick chose Casey and he was
Green Bay, I think.
Casey and Green Bay.
think that's who-
and you took Casey.
Yeah.
So.
Who did I choose? Was I the Bengals? Is that who I chose?
No, you chose. Oh, I'm gonna have to go re-listen to it.
That's all right. That's all right.
I don't remember.
I'm surprised I didn't take KC. But if I didn't take KC, it would have been the Bengals probably.
Yeah, I think you
I don't think I
you
picked the
took-
Eagles. I didn't
No.
pick the Eagles. No.
No, I don't think anyone had the Eagles.
Mm-mm.
That would have been a aggressive call.
Yeah. Because they were what, like 9-7 last year, something.
Yeah, they
like
made the
that.
playoffs, but they
Yeah.
lost pretty bad in the first
They
round.
weren't great.
But
And
Jalen Hurts definitely. They were a stacked team this year, but Jalen Hurts playing better definitely helped.
I mean, and probably the most important sports news since we last recorded is that Tommy has officially retired again.
Oh well, I don't think that's the most important sports
Oh.
news.
Agree to disagree.
You mean the news, this exact news that happened last year at this time,
Yeah.
or some other news?
No, the exact. News
Oh,
I'm not
okay.
sure the same.
Got it.
So
Whatever you say, boss.
that's right.